Ready to take out some scratches the easy way? I've got a Milwaukee M12 Cordless Polisher Sander. We're going to put it to the test on that black Mazda 3. There are some nasty scratches on the tailgate. I think this little beauty can make quick work of them. I've been testing this for a number of weeks now, and it's done really, really well. But you know what? Until you've used it on a black painted vehicle, you just don't know. Let's go into the shade and see what we can do in 5 minutes or less. The M12 Polisher Sander kit comes with a nice carrying bag. Inside you've got the polisher sander itself and 2 batteries. The M12 XC, that's the larger battery that you can stand the polisher up on, and a normal size M12 compact battery pack. There's a charger and a 5-piece polishing sanding accessory pack. That includes 2 foam polishers, a white and a yellow, along with a wool pad. The first scratches that we'll attack are on the tailgate. They're big, but they're not real deep, and I expect the polisher sander will make pretty quick work of it. I'm going to use some turtle wax polishing compound, just normal stuff that you find on the shelf at your local auto parts store, nothing fancy. That looks like it's a little bit too much there. Yeah. It's key to note that this is a rotary polisher, so it can leave some swirl marks. What you need to do is, after you're done taking out the scratches, come back at this with polish again, but using a random orbit buffer. And I've got a big $29 random orbit buffer that I picked up from, I think it was Advance or AutoZone. I've used it on at least a dozen cars so far, and it works out real well. Bingo. Awesome. Awesome. Look at that. Gone. The second set of scratches are on top of the rear bumper, and they are kind of deep. This scratch was indeed kind of deep. What I need to do is go after this with the wool bonnet and some compound, get a little bit more aggressive with it, then come back with the foam pad and the polish again, and then a full buff with the random orbit. That's gone. And here's a little ding with a paint scuff. All right, the black card's done. Let's tackle some white paint on my 2007 S2000. Here's some scuffs on the left corner of the back bumper. Well, I got it all out. Nice. Wow. And now I'm going to tackle the gas filler door. Woo-hoo-hoo. Wow. Wow. And one last test, I'm going to give the headlamps on the old Explorer a quick polish with some Mother's plastic polish. Now these headlamps are in pretty good shape. They don't need a deep restoration. I don't need to go after them with 3M Trizac or anything like that. I thought, let's see what it does if I just use some plastic polish and the buffer. See what we can get in just a couple of minutes. When you use a high-speed polisher like this, you'll want to be cognizant of the fact that you're going to spray polish all over the place. So masking is a good idea if you're not going to go back and do a full detail later on. And what I ran into with my S2000 was I just wasn't paying attention. Like an idiot, I did not cover up my convertible top when I used it, and then ended up spraying speckles of polish all over the top. It was kind of a hassle to go back and clean the top off later on. I noticed it after I hit it the first time, and when I did the other side, I covered it up, but it still took me quite a bit of time to remove those speckles. Bottom line, do yourself a favor, spend some time masking before you go to town. I really dig this M12 polisher sander, but I have not gotten to test it in a sanding situation yet. There are two speed ranges. For polishing, it goes between 0 and 2800 RPM, and for sanding, it goes between 0 and 8300 RPM. So you want to make sure that when you're polishing, you're in the lower speeds. When you're sanding, you're in the higher speeds. hopefully I'll get a paint project in here at some point over the summer. Maybe it's Slambo, maybe it's another project car, but I'm looking forward to doing some serious sanding work with this thing down the road. Charging speed, it charges pretty quick. I think I remember seeing 15 minutes, but I'm not sure exactly. What I do know is you pop that battery in there, it's red, you walk away, before you know it, it's turned green, it's done. The best way to work is with multiple batteries. You never want to charge a hot battery, right? You've got to wait till they cool down. But overall, this is a serious tool. It's lightweight, it's easy to use, but for being as light as it is, it's pretty heavy duty. If you dig this, hit the like button. If you really dig it, share it. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. That's all I got for now. Catch you down the road.